Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your November 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, please keep in mind that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link to my website is always in the description box below. But let's have a look at what is coming up for you, Aries, in the month of November. So at the bottom of the deck is your main energy, main influence, goal, whatever you want to call it, what the month revolves around. We have the Six of Swords. Now with the Six of Swords, this talks about either a significant trip that you're planning or hoping that happens. It could represent a house move, because I have other cards that talk about a house move, a changing job, or moving away from a difficult situation. Okay, whatever area of life this applies to you in, the Six of Swords talks about moving away from a difficult situation, leaving behind troubled waters, difficult times, dramatic, overbearing, controlling situations, or situations where not only were we not treated fairly, but more importantly, we were taken advantage of or abused in some kind of a way, okay, with the Six of Swords, and we're moving away from that. That's our goal for the month. That's our hope for the month, or that is the main event that is influencing our month, okay? In our present situation, we have the Nine of Wands. Now with the Nine of Wands in our present situation, this talks about the fact that, we're almost there. We are working hard on this. We've been dealing with this for quite some time. The Nine of Wands is a card that says, you know what, we've been through the ringer. We've been through the worst of it, and we just feel like giving up. We feel like things are just not happening. Things are just not moving forward or not quickly enough. And the Nine of Wands is a card that says we are exhausted, we're tired, and we feel like giving up. But the message of the Nine of Wands is that the worst is now behind you, and keep going. You're almost there. Your desired outcome is basically just around the corner. So don't give up on whatever this is that you've been working so hard on, that has got you to the point where you're drained of energy, where you're exhausted, and you feel like giving up because it's just too much. The Nine of Wands says, hang in there, don't give up. You're almost there. It is a 9, so it talks about completions. Okay, you're almost at the point where it's a full 10, where it's something coming full circle, and then the new beginning starts. What's crossing it, so helping you or hindering you, we do have the Four of Cups. So what's going to help you in this situation is if you can find the energy to shift your focus from the things that no longer serve you, from the things that don't work, from the things that make you unhappy. If you can find the energy to continue to move forward, to continue to look for blessings, to continue to be grateful for everything that you have in your life, good and bad, then you will receive this offer, okay? That's the Ace of Cups coming up right behind you. It is divine intervention. So a new emotional beginning being offered to you fairly soon, because we do have the Nine of Wands talking about we're almost at the point of completion. And the only thing with the Four of Cups, and why it shows up as a challenge for you is it's a card that talks about just feeling completely unhappy, discontent, bored, and more importantly, almost like we're making peace with the fact that it's just never going to happen. We're making peace with the fact that, you know what, I'm just going to have to give up on this, and that's that. And so that's why this is a challenge, because if you push yourself to change your focus and to keep going, not walk away from what you've invested so much in, you will have that outcome. You will get to that point where you have a brand new beginning that gives you emotional renewal and a sense of fulfillment and a sense of accomplishment, okay? So that's your present situation. That's what you're looking at currently, okay? Whenever you watch this message, that's what this energy is about. In the foundation, why things are the way they are, we have the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, it could be that you're in a work situation or a work environment where you can't trust people. There's a lot of backstabbing going on. There's a lot of gossiping. There's a lot of people cutting other people down just so that they can make themselves look better. This is distrust and manipulation, deception, people holding back information. I feel like people are holding back information that you need and that you should have in order to be able to do a good job. This is kind of, malicious energy, but it's secretive as well. So I feel like you may see this, okay? You may know who these people are, or you just feel uneasy when you go to work. You feel like, I don't know if I should say that, or not comfortable, in which case that would be your intuition telling you can't trust the people that you work with. The Seven of Swords is also a card that says someone's trying to take something away from you, whether this is in your property or credit for your work or just your self-confidence. Someone's trying to chip away at that. And so that's the reason why you got to the point where you are with the Nine of Wands, where it's just too much. You feel drained, you feel exhausted, you just want it to be over. And it can be in a work sense, it can be in a romantic sense, where you have been hurt a lot and you have your guard up, and you may have been dealing with a bit of bitter energy, bitterness with the Nine of Wands, where you have your guard too high and you're ready to go into combat, when in reality things have shifted and that kind of attitude is no longer useful for you. It was okay when you needed it because you had to stand up for yourself and defend yourself, but things have started to shift. And if we continue to look at every new opportunity as same old and react in the same way, we're going to miss opportunities, okay? Because the Four of Cups is the card of missed opportunities and showing up for you as a challenge in terms of see what you can do to avoid that from happening. And in the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, in the recent past with the Six of Pentacles, this represents unexpected support, unexpected help coming your way. If it's to do with a house move or anything like that, the Six of Pentacles talks about positive, optimistic conversations with banks, with lenders, with any financial institution that you're dealing with, anyone who needs to approve what you're trying to do, or help in facilitating what you're trying to do. And with the Six of Pentacles, this says that out of nowhere, this person helped you. This could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Or it could be someone working with banks, working with finances, or an advisor of sorts, or someone who actually provided the financial support you need. Or this is just them giving you support in terms of information that is useful, moral support, emotional support. This is someone really trying to help. This is someone who's in your corner, absolutely. And it could be, like I say, a professional, or it could be a member of your friend's circle or your family that is really trying to help you get through the last stretches of whatever this is for you. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Lovers. So with the Lovers in your crowning thoughts, this is choice, change, commitment is what I'm hearing with this. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely you committing to standing up for yourself, you committing to moving forward and moving out of this situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with. For others, this is a contract that you're thinking about, okay? If you've been looking for a job for a really long time and you feel like giving up, this is just saying this is what's on your mind. Visualize it, envision it, and it will come about, okay? Don't dismiss any opportunity, because I feel like you're trying to, or your angels and your guides are trying to help you and help guide you through this, okay? You definitely have support there. And for others, this is commitment. Commitment is on the mind, waiting for someone to make a commitment, someone who's been holding back, or you thinking about should you make a commitment in a situation that has been going on for some time. You've had lots of ups and downs. Maybe you've been on again, off again type of relationship. And so you're wondering what the right choice is there. Is it commitment, or is it to just let it go and commit to yourself and to your happiness because this situation has not made you happy? Whatever the case may be, the Lovers is a major arcana card, so it talks about a choice you need to make, oftentimes a head or a heart decision, and this choice will influence several areas of your life. It will be a significant choice. But I do believe it's to do with making things clear. I feel like there's been a lot of secrecy, doubt, worry, anxiety, not knowing who to trust, not knowing what to do in a situation, and that's why you have your guard up so high, and you're so ready for combat. That with the Lovers in there, it's all about, you know what, I just want a clean cut situation. I want to know what is going on. I want to be sure of what I'm doing. I want to be, surrounded by people I can trust, surrounded by people who love me, who take care of me or care for me. And I feel like that's the choice that is on the mind with the Six of with the Lovers. And it's a number 6 card. And sixes also talk about harmony, because you have the Six of Swords here as well. So it talks about peace, harmony, diplomacy, getting along well with others. It's a card that talks about love as well, and healing, more importantly. So I feel like everything to do with that is on the mind, or this is in a contract sense, in paperwork, legal commitments type of situation. In your near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles in the near future, this is good news about finances. Anything to do with home and family is settling down, or new energy coming in, okay, in these areas of your life. The Queen of Pentacles can be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. For some of you, this is the person you are dealing with in a love sense, wondering if you should commit to this person, or hoping that they would commit to you. The Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. This talks about a situation that it once was off balance. It could have been a one-sided relationship where one person just gave and the other person just took. And so with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like it's going to be about balancing things out. I feel like this is going to be a very significant conversation with this person in terms of long-term goals and long-term plans. The Queen of Pentacles can also represent good news about a new home, new piece of property. She does stand for love of home and family, working on a house, on a piece of property, decorating it, redecorating things, redoing things in the home to clear out whatever doesn't serve you, changing where you live. It could come up as that as well, although it doesn't usually show up as that to represent a house move, but it could be for some of you is what I'm getting. And this is, I feel, someone offering something to you, someone offering a long-term promise, commitment, intention, giving you a gift, okay, because we have the Ace of Cups here, and then the Queen of Pentacles kind of holding something in her arms. So is what I'm getting for some of you in the near future. This can also be someone helping you. This could be this significant person bringing you what you're asking for. So in terms of money and jobs, I feel like it could represent a job offer, or money being approved, or loans, grant, mortgages, anything like that being approved, if that's what you're looking at. And it could even be, if you're dealing with real estate or anything like that, I feel like money coming into the business. In the position representing you, we do have the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, this is contemplating a decision. So once again, with the Lovers, contemplating a decision, looking at your options, and whatever you do, you're thinking about the long term, which is what you should do. That's the approach you should take in this situation. With the Two of Pentacles, it's saying if you try to take things too seriously, you're going to end up in the Two of Swords situation, where you'll feel frozen in fear. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's all about taking a more lighthearted approach to this decision. It doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't have to be so difficult. All you need to do is just look at your options, be realistic, be down to earth, practical, and just weigh your options. See which one is best for you. If lists work for you, do that. Do pros and cons. Whatever works for you. But try to not get too emotional about it, because this is Pentacles, so being grounded and practical is really going to help you in this situation. The Two of Pentacles can also represent a choice you have to make in terms of maybe you're in a job situation that it's not good, okay, and it doesn't fulfill you, and you're looking for a new job, and you do receive the offer. So with the Two of Pentacles, you're wondering, How am I going to make this transition? Am I going to make this transition? This job is not that great, but it pays well, and this new job, I feel like I'd be happier there, but it doesn't pay so great, and I have some commitments, some financial commitments. I feel like those are some of the decisions that you will be considering. Further, this is looking at 2 different types of property, or 2 different homes or apartments, weighing out your options in terms of what can I afford, what do I really need, okay, as well as coming up. And it can be, you know, having to choose between 2 different people, okay, maybe one of them is an earth sign, earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or deciding what you want to do in a love situation. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you give this person a shot? Do you not give this person a shot? In your environment, we have the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords in your environment, this is usually, you know, shows up as an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The King of Swords, I feel like, is a person in your environment helping you clear your head, helping you clarify things. The King of Swords is someone who always does the right thing, very moral, very ethical, very focused on balance and what is right for everyone involved. This could also be, I feel like this could also be your energy with the King of Swords, where you gain the clarity that you're looking for. You figure out what the best choice is for you in the situation, or you can you manage to turn the situation around so that everyone is getting what they deserve. The King of Swords can also be an expert that you talk to. Sorry about that. There was someone at the door, and I wasn't expecting anyone, so sorry for the interruption. We were on the King of Swords discussing this potentially being an expert that you speak to. This could also be someone coming in to settle the matter. It could be someone coming in to give you the decision, to tell you what's going on, to tell you what you hoped to hear. And with this person, this could be a judge, it could be a legal person, anyone in charge of settling disputes, or to bring clarity, to bring clarification and the right decisions into a situation, I feel, okay, is what this person represents. And I feel like with the King of Swords, you know, in this kind of a setting, in most cases, this person will do the right thing. This person will be absolutely fair, for good or for bad. And it can also be that this is the person helping us move, helping us travel away from this difficult situation, because you see, we're not alone in the boat. So it could be that this is the person really helping us, making the most significant impact. And the Lovers also represents Gemini, so an air sign, so perhaps you're thinking about asking someone for help. I feel like if that's something you've been considering, and if it feels right for you, then this person could absolutely be wonderful help for you. And for others of you, I do feel like this is who you're trying to walk away from, who you're trying to move away from. It could be something like that as well. It's going to be different for everyone. In your hopes and fears, we do have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands represents good news. It represents a sudden change, action that needs to be taken quickly in a situation, receiving wonderful news that you have to act upon immediately. The Eight of Wands can also represent a trip. Oh my, speaking of unexpected, there was someone else at the door. Anyway, moving on. So with the Eight of Wands, this is in your hopes and fears. So hoping that things will move forward quickly, hoping that everything will come to a speedy resolution, so that you can move away, move forward, make progress. It could be to do with hoping to get good news about a job. It could be to do with a trip that is significant for you, that's important to you, hoping to get good news about that. This is hoping to get the approvals, the go-aheads that you're looking for, the funding for what you need to do. And just moving on, moving forward is what I'm getting with this card, okay? And in your outcome position, we have a beautiful card. We have the Chariot. This is a major arcana card. And it talks about success, it talks about breakthrough, it talks about the end of delays, the end of obstacles, the end of procrastination, the end of things being stalled. This is success, moving forward, getting the outcome that you want, moving, okay, or taking a trip, taking a very significant trip, but it could definitely be moving because it's a major arcana card as well. And this could be starting a new career, starting a new job, and being very, very focused on it, okay? Very excited about it, very determined when it comes to this job. This could be something that you're very passionate about. This could be a new person coming in. It could be a Cancer because the Chariot represents Cancer. This could be a soulmate for some of you. Maybe that's why it's showing up as a major arcana card. And with this Ace of Cups, it could come from a water sign as well. Again, it's going to be different for everyone, but with the Chariot, it talks about something new that you've been hoping for and wishing for and working towards, more importantly, for a while, and it's finally happening, and it's this burst of energy, and you are propelled forward with the situation, basically. So if this is an old situation, it definitely gets a lot of new energy, success, and positive movement forward. And it's not going to be something that is temporary, okay? I feel like this is just, there you go, this is what you were waiting on, now everything can just happen, now everything can just start and keep going. And if it's in relationships with, it could be that, you know, you may be looking at choosing between an earth sign and a water sign. Maybe that's what's going on for some of you. It can be that with a difficult situation, you manage to fix it. Maybe you go to therapy, counseling, and you manage to fix that relationship and move it forward and get the commitment, because this is also commitment that you were hoping for. And for others, I feel like this is, it could be leaving a relationship or the end of you being single because you are meeting someone new. It's very passionate, very, a lot of energy, really pushing things forward. I feel like things may start to happen really quick, and you may be, for some of you, you may be moving in with someone, or someone's moving in with you. For others of you, this is buying a place together, moving to a different place, okay, in your existing relationship. But it's definitely leaving behind troubled times is what I'm picking up on with that card. It's a very, very beautiful card. Let's see what kind of guidance cards we have for you. So we have in career and finances, we have Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So this could, for some of you, I feel like this talks about going back to work. Maybe you've taken time off to take care of someone, and this says, okay, it's time to stop doing that and go back to doing what you love to do. For others, this is saying that perhaps you've been unemployed until now, and so you've kind of focused on taking care of family or friends, and now this is saying there's going to be a new job coming up for you. It's time to get your focus and attention on yourself again and moving forward. For those of you, this could be a holiday, it could be a trip that you're thinking about or planning for, because you need to rest, because you need to take some time out. And this card is also saying prepare yourself. There's a lot of success and progress going to happen in this area of your life. So make sure that you rest properly, that you eat properly, so that you can keep the momentum going. And for others of you, I feel like this is talking about, there was something else coming through. This is talking about peace that is coming to you after a difficult time of struggling. For your emotional life and love life, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I feel like you're definitely, some of you are meeting a soulmate this month, and things are moving quickly with the two of you. For others of you, this is confirmation that you are with a soulmate, and things may differ from the vision you had when it comes to this relationship, but try to keep an open mind and go with it, because you can find that you can overcome issues, problems, and move the relationship forward if you look at it for what it is. Take it at face value and not what you would like it to be. Take it for what it is and then work with that, okay? Work with what you have. And keep an open mind also talks about For some of you, it talks about, yes, you're with a soulmate, and it's just a reminder, soulmate relationships are also the most challenging relationships we're going to experience in our lifetimes, because what a soulmate does, in my view, at least my experience, what a soulmate does is someone who comes into our lives to help us learn a lesson, a karmic lesson, so that we can free ourselves from destructive patterns or karmic debt, whatever the case may be. And so oftentimes that soulmate will be the person we love the most and hate the most at the same time. It will be someone who challenges us, who pushes us to the limit, because unfortunately that's how we grow. We need to experience difficulty and challenging times in order to overcome them. And so that's what's going on with the soulmate in our lives more often than not. You know, sometimes, yes, when we're at the end of this sort of a cycle, yes, that's when we can come together and just be happy together and continue to just grow together. But usually it's challenging. And so it's just confirming for you, yes, it's challenging, but this is a soulmate for you. So there's a reason why you're with this person. Try to see what that is. Try to understand it, and things will get easier. And for those of you, it's just saying, if you've been holding on to a relationship that has just not been working, not going absolutely anywhere, it could be because maybe you've been holding on to someone believing they're a soulmate to you, for you, or you've been holding on to some sort of idealistic, romanticized vision of love. And this month is about waking up, and I feel like you're going to meet a soulmate, and you're going to see the difference between the two and how they make you feel. And so maybe that's where the decision lies for some of you this month. For health and well-being, we have prayer works. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer. And then add the details of your prayer. So prayer works. Okay, for some of you, it could represent praying over about a pregnancy, to be pregnant or have a healthy pregnancy or an easy birth. Okay, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles there talking about family and children and pregnancies for some of you. For others of you, this is just saying whatever you're dealing with this month, pray on it. Okay, it does work. Prayer works. But don't just, pray and leave it in God's hands. Pray and also ask for them to tell you if there's anything that you can do to help this along, to help recovery, to help healing. It's not just putting it on our angels. You need to help me. You need to heal me. It's all about, I know you're working with me. Please tell me what I can do to help myself, and also please help me as well. And it's that kind of an energy that would work for you this month, absolutely, with whatever it is that you're working on or dealing with. And this is, I feel, answered prayers for some of you this month. This is answered prayers. This is healing. The Ace of Cups represents healing for you and making progress and moving away from a troubled time with your health. Your overall advice for the month is let go of fear now. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So this card says, go for what you want. Believe in yourself. Stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to take a chance on yourself. If you don't take a chance on yourself, who will? Go for what you're trying to accomplish. Go for your dreams. It's no more delays, no more procrastination. Okay, that's what the Chariot card also represents. It's talking about taking charge of a situation, because the Chariot also represents control and focus, moving forward with determination and accomplishing your goals as a result. And so let go of fear now. It just says, if you feel something in your heart, if you feel like that's the right thing for you to do, then that's all the information you need. Act on it. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid to choose to be happy. Don't be afraid to change your job if you are truly in a place that is a dead end and is just draining your energy. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to just start that project that you've been thinking of. Just start it and just get it going. Don't be afraid to make that commitment if you feel like that person is a true love partner to you. Don't be afraid to have that conversation if you are unsure or uneasy about a relationship. Have that conversation. Don't let fear hold you back this month, whatever you do, okay? So there you have it. That's your reading for the month. I feel like it's a really beautiful reading, very empowering, very comforting. at the same time. I'm hoping that it makes sense, and I do hope that it helps. Thank you so much for being here and for all your support. And I look forward to your comments letting me know how this applies to you, if it does, and how your month is going. Okay, have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.